What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, a Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we do, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop? Hit the notification bell. All right, let's get into the video. 3 reasons why the Knicks should fire Tom Thibodeau. I know one would say the Knicks are not in dire situation right now. I know we're coming off a two-game losing streak, and the Knicks are actually 12-9 right now. So 21, 22 games into the season. It's not like seasons in the past where the Knicks would be right now. Let's be honest, like 5-17. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. Let's be real. So I know this might sound a little conflicting. This video might be conflicting, talking about firing Tom Thibodeau, but there's a pros and there's cons. And right now, a lot of people looking at the pros. Honestly, a lot of people looking at the cons, and I'm one of them people. And some would say, well, he got us to the playoffs twice since he's been here. We got Jalen Brunson. The offense is somewhat moving and clicking, blah, blah, blah. Defense, Tom Thibodeau always has been known for a defensive-minded coach. So, them are reasons why people would say there's no reason to fire Tom Thibodeau. But then, like I said, I have 3 reasons why we should fire him. And the number one reason why is the defense. You know what I'm saying? It's the defense. If you think about this scheme, and I know a lot of you, if you've been watching me and following my channel, you hear me complain about this defensive scheme. It's called ICE. And a lot of people don't understand why players be out of position so much. It's the scheme. I'm going to show you a quick play, and then I'm going to break that play down. And unfortunately, it's from the loss against Boston. But if you think about it, Boston did the same thing last year, killed us with the threes. And I'm going to say it again. It's the defense. All right, let's see that play from Boston right now. Let's look at it. My man White passes to Tatum. Okay, look at Barrett. Barrett playing D. Porzingis set the pick. All right, Robinson, what you doing? What you doing, Deontay? Why you over there? Okay, you see that? Bam, Holiday. Hit the three. I'm gonna say it's the defense. I'm gonna keep telling you. Now I'm gonna break this play down in slow motion so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about and let you know that Knicks players are not out of positions. They're not making bad mistakes. This is actually the scheme that's been drawn up for them to play against the opposing teams. All right, check it. Let's slow it down. Here you have White with the ball. Brunson checks White. White dishes it to Tatum. RJ step up to play defense. Porzingis is going to come over and set a half pick. Now, you would think Robinson would stay with Porzingis on this play, but the defense ice called for Robinson to stop Tatum from cutting to the paint. So when the plays start, you're going to see what Robinson do. He's going to go to the paint to stop Tatum, and then Porzingis is going to set a hard pick on RJ. The defense still called for RJ to double team Tatum. This leaves Porzingis open. Tatum hits him with a pass in a corner. He frees it right there. RJ gets caught in the double team. Now, if you look at Dante, he's stuck because now he had to decide which man is he going to guard. Now, when the play starts, you see what Tatum do. He hits him with the ball. Dante rushes to Porzingis. Porzingis passes it to Holiday. Holiday avoids Barrett. Barrett's not going to get there in time anyway. Hit the three. And that's what this defense do. Nothing's going to stop it. Nothing else will. Nothing else will. And Tom Thibodeau been doing this for years, playing the same defense with the Bulls, with Minnesota. And we have been getting the same results, having mediocre seasons. One year he make the playoff, the next year he don't. One year he make the playoff, the next year he don't. The same results. And that's insanity if you keep doing the same thing. That's just my opinion. The defense sucks. It's outdated for today's game. It constantly shooters open, and it put the players, our players, defensive players, out of position every time. There's no way he's going to get over there. RJ Barrett going to get over there to stop the shot from Holiday. Ball beats the feet all the time. This defense is killing the New York Knicks. Number 2 reason why the Knicks should fire Tom Thibodeau is decision making. Yeah, you heard me, decision making. A lot of us, we get upset. Last year, we used to be, well, I was. Last year, Obi Toppin would come in the game, start getting a groove. Soon he miss 1 or 2 shots. Tibbs would take him out. Julius Randle come in. Whatever the case may be, the Knicks would just fall flat on their face. The offense, it don't be no offense. And when we get that spark, Tibbs will always say, okay, let's say like if the Knicks is down 5 points, bring in the bench. The bench elevate the team up to a 6.7 point lead. Now the other team coach bringing in stars, which he probably got a couple of starters in, but the Knicks bench is still busting that team butt. What do teams do once we get the lead? Instead of letting the starters, the bench players, the players, they don't always have to be the bench players, the players that got us the lead, rock for an additional 5 or 6 minutes. He usually bring back in Brunson or Julius Randle, because let's be real. Usually when the Knicks get up on the bench, our starters don't be in. And sometimes when our starters having them funky nights. Now, when I talked about decision making, let's get real about this. Another, and unfortunately, let's talk about the last play of Jalen Brunson against the Boston in that loss, that blowout loss. Now, Jalen Brunson was playing in that game. He had no reason to be in that game. With 21 seconds left and the Knicks down 12 points, Jalen Brunson drives to the basket on a misstep, twists his ankle, sprains his ankle. Right now, as of this moment, I have no information on how severe that injury is right now, or I will be bringing that news and update to you. When it happened, I will be letting y'all know. So, why was Jalen Brunson in the game? We down already. The coach Tibbs could have took the starters out. Not only Brunson, 17 seconds prior when Jason Tatum got fouled. I forget their coach name. Maz, I can't pronounce it. I'm being honest. The Boston Celtics coach took their starters out. You know what I'm saying? He took their starters out. And you think about the decision that's just one out of many mistakes that this coach made. When you think about last year in the playoffs when Julius Randle, we was up 23 points against the Cavs. It was 2 minutes and 22 seconds left when Jared Allen damn near killed Julius Randle. Julius Randle's already suffering from an ankle injury. Why is he in the game with 2 minutes and 22 seconds and we up 23 points? This is what I'm talking about by bad decision making. Then 2 years prior to that, R.J. Barrett, the Knicks down 12 points. There's 25 seconds, 21 seconds left in the game. R.J. Barrett sprains his ankle, missed 4 games. So why is R.J. Barrett still in the game? We down 15 points. Decision making. And if you ask me, he ruined Derrick Rose's career. If you think about the time when Derrick Rose tore his ACL in the playoffs, the Bulls was up 12 points. There was no reason for Derrick Rose to be in the game. He tore his ACL with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in that game. There was no reason for Derrick Rose to be in that game. Excuse me, correction. He tore his ACL with 1 minute and 22 seconds left in that game. There was no reason for Derrick Rose to be in that game at all. Another bad decision making by this coach. That's just my opinion. All he does is make bad decisions. Folds his arm. When he did win the championship, he was not a head coach. He was an assistant. And that's what he's good as, an assistant coach. All right. Let's finish this video off with the last, but not least, problems with Tom Thibodeau and why the Knicks should be getting rid of this coach. And that is his pettiness. Yes, you heard me. This is a petty coach. We seen it last year with Obi Toppin. When Obi Toppin spoke his mind, what happened in the summer? Obi Toppin was out of here. And trust me, Tom Thibodeau has something to do with that. If not, everything to do with it. If you're not going to say a part, everything to do with it. And when I bring this up, because I'm talking about my man Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes expressed his frustration with how the way he's being used in the offense. And what did this petty coach do? Set his ass down, took him out of the starting unit. Now remember, Quentin Grimes is supposed to be our stopper. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be on the guy on the best player on the team, holding him down. But because Quentin Grimes had the audacity to speak up for himself, what did Tom Thibodeau do? He sits the guy on the bench. Okay, Quentin Grimes came out a little flat, but then he started heating up. He had 13 points in 19 minutes, 1 rebound, 2 assists. He went 5 and 10 from the field and 3 for 7 from downtown. And them was points. If, in my opinion, when the Knicks was getting flat and Boston was making a move and we were still in contention of competing for that game, and he let Quentin Grimes rock on the bench, I felt that Quentin Grimes could have been a spark off the bench or a distraction on Boston defense. But this coach kept him out until the Knicks was well out of the game. And what happened? Another bad decision with Jalen Brunson getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's this pettiness of this coach. I don't care. He is a petty, spiteful-minded coach. Yes, he is. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.